Well, guys, I made a quick pit stop at Lowe's. I wanted to go to the Walmart down in New Haven, and Lowe's is basically in the same parking lot, and I wanted to get something anyway. And I was going to order it, but I'm glad that I didn't. They had something online in the form of a metal box. It was $50, and at first it said that I could pick it up at the store within 30 minutes, or I could have it shipped 3 to 7 days. Then I realized that I was looking at a Lowe's in a town that's like an hour away. So I went to the town at New Haven. And there it said in-store pickup was going to take 3 to 4 days, which means they probably didn't have it there. And I said, well, let me go down there and see. So I went down there to see. And when I did, I realized, well, they didn't have it. But I found something else almost immediately before even looking for it, because I still looked for it. I found this first, and I said, let me put this in the cart. I opened up the box and everything to make sure. I says, and then let's see what the other one looks like, which I couldn't find. So anyway, at that point, I decided to buy this, which was the one that I picked up right off the bat. It's an exterior box, metal, and it's an electrical panel, sort of. Got the little lift door. It has a main breaker in here. I don't even know what the amperage is. 125. So this is like, you know, a main, and then it'll hold more. However, I'm not using this. So, and I want to figure out if I can get this. Well, I can. A couple of screws. Let me turn this backlight. I'm going to need some light behind me. And let me find the flathead. If that's what it is. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use this for. Now this is where the nut drivers would have been handy. That screwdriver doesn't want to fit it. So let's see, do I have a bigger one? I think, well, I got this one. This may be too big. Yeah. No. I may change that. Square head. Or even a Phillips head, anything but a flat head. Fork head. Come on, be nice. This is the top. The top. Now this in here, I don't want. So is there a way of getting this out of here? Well, there should be. this out of the way, because I'm not even using that. And I got some more breakers. Oh, good. That in itself. Actually, that's not a bad deal. If I was to buy those breakers, they're like, last I knew, so the last ones I remember buying were $12 to $15 a piece. And there's 1, 2, 3, and a double, 4. So we got a 30 amp double and 3 20 amp. And then we got a 125 in here. And then we have the inners. I don't know if you can buy this separately or not. I'm sure you can in the right place. But for the price of the box, is it worth it? So, let's just say I got $50 worth of breakers. Between what's there and this one here. And that's not counting this piece that's here. If I can figure out how it's here. Oh, okay, that should do it right there. This is the bond main screw. The solid, the copper. There we go. And here's a breaker. This is the 125. I don't know how that one is in there because it doesn't want to continue. Oh, there it is. You can see it was pretty darn tight. Okay. I'll probably never use that one, but put those in with my other breakers. My udder. No, I don't have an udder. Okay, so we got $50 worth of breakers. These here, if I was to buy these separately, which I did, I have some, they cost me, for the long one, I know one of them was $8. The long one though, it was maybe 12 or 13. So we figured $7 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we got the bar that it's on. And we got these mains, which actually come in handy. I'm not going to take this apart. I'm going to leave this just like it is. But I would like to know how these... okay. Okay. Now this one is not going to stay by itself, so I'm not going to bother. Let me just do that and do this. Put this over there. Now, this is what I have. And that's what I want. An empty box with a cover. Now, I don't want to put it upside down. Well, I'd like to have it upside down because this would be down, but I wouldn't have to worry about sealing it off. But the door would open this way, and I don't want that. I want to be able to open it this way and lock it in so it's not in my way. So I gotta seal this off up here. And it has a lot of those things. Alright, so what am I gonna do with this, you ask? You didn't? Ask. Okay. Remember the board I made over there? Hold on a minute. Well, I can get a better fold than that. Spent $255 for dog treats today. Alright, so if you remember right, I did two boards over there. One has 9 of the connectors on it, the other has 6. I showed it to you outside, if you remember. That's what's there, where the antenna wires are screwed into on the outside part. Well, all that is a piece of 1/2-inch ply, not even, with tin on both sides, and the bulkhead connectors screwed through or drilled in. And then I got to build a cover on that still. I'm going to replace that with this. So now I can get rid of both the 9 and the 6, put them all in here. It's grounded, because this gets grounded to the ground, earth ground, and then I can bring it into the electrical ground, which also goes off to the water. And in my case, it's all copper and iron, or whatever, steel. So I got a good ground there. And then I can just close the lid on it, and this will be outside protected. The back side will be shown through those 2 holes. So now what I need to do, what do I need to do? I need to make a template of some sort to hold 12 of those in here. But I got to get a measurement as well. Lowe's only had the Elmer's spray adhesive. I'm not crazy about it. That's the only one they had. And this is the only BJ, which is the 2-part epoxy weld that they had. And it has that stain on it, so I'm hoping that the bottles aren't bad. They look to be full. I do have to order, however. There doesn't seem to be any holes, and it's still liquid. I do have to order, however, a gallon of this stuff eventually. Not BJ's. But I can probably put this over here. Oh, and I picked up some of this because this is that stuff I want. It's mildew stuff. House wash. I want to put it in the hose sprayer that I have and spray down the back of the shop there were starting to get green. But this was my main purpose of going this and this. Because this is going to be on the inside. So when I drill through here, then I'm going to flip it and use that template to drill through here. So there's going to be a lot of drilling going on. A whole lot of drilling going on. Oh, let's go out there for a minute. Because then I got to get on the computer and do a template. How wide is this? Well, let's see how much room I should be able to have. If I was to do this, I'm going to have to come in about an inch and a half on each side. So that's 3 inches. So this is probably about 15. No, it's 12 and a half. Okay, so if you take off 3, it's going to give me 9 and a half. Okay. So 9 and a half by top to bottom is a whole lot more. Oh yeah, 9 and a half by what? By 15 easily. And there's a couple of knockouts here that I can use because they're the same size as the connector. So 9 and a half by 15. Alright, so let's see if we can unplug you for a minute. Let's go over here. I'm not going to bore you with all the computer stuff, but that box is going to go out here. These two pieces are coming off. The box is going to go here. These are going to come up through the bottom, and these are all going to be inside that box, which is going to be with the door and everything's fine. And then I don't have to make such a big cover when I shingle over this stuff. I can just kind of bring these together because I just got these tacked, but there's more than enough wire here. So I can bring these in a little bit closer, so I can even take a piece of, I may even have a piece of 6-inch PVC pipe, cut it in half and put a hinge on it. So, but that, I'm working more with this right now, so all these have to get disconnected. That's a good reason why, or a good thing I marked them all. Okay, and I smell food. Oh. Mommy, wifey, my bride, is making something with a spicy hot sausage. And that's what I'm smelling, and something else. Now, let me plug this in here. Turn on this. I'm going to turn you guys off.